Hello everyone, my name is Chris Wilkie and I'm the Assistant Director of Marketing and Communications for the Office of Housing and Residence Life. And today we're going to be doing a video walkthrough of Park Hall. So currently I am standing in the Park Hall lobby. So you have some nice little waiting area here for family or friends or visitors. And then you also, on my right, have the front desk. So we have a wonderful front desk worker here. She's been kind of helping me prep as we get ready for this. But what we're going to do is we're going to start on the ground floor. We're going to show you some of the amenities, and then we're going to actually go up to one of the rooms, showcase the bathrooms as well. So if you have questions during this video walkthrough, feel free to put them in the comments. My camera person, Angie here, you'll see her hand wave there. She's going to be reading them off, so we're going to actually answer your questions live. I brought a tape measure. We're here just to help as much as possible and try to give you guys a nice video walkthrough of Park. So we're going to start and we're going to head down. We'll show you where the mailboxes are and some of the other amenities this way. So now Park Hall is set up in kind of a two-wing system. So the residence halls get kind of brought back and around that way, and then you have some multi-purpose space and amenities that are this way. So right in the front door, over this side, you have all of the mailboxes. So these are the tumbler style mailboxes. You'll be assigned a mailbox and a code. You'll put that in and you'll be able to grab your mail out. You will also be able to put your outgoing mail in the little box here. It'll say outgoing mail during the year, and you drop it in and we take care of mailing that out for you. So that's USPS. You just put a stamp on something, a postcard to mom and dad, you can drop that in there. So we recommend checking your mail 2 or 3 times a week. So just kind of make a habit of it as you walk into the residence hall, stop here, grab your mail, head back up. So here is a hall director's office, and as we go down a little bit further, we'll see the assistant hall director's office. So these hall directors are here and they run the hall, but they're also here to help you. So don't be like a stranger. These people are extremely nice. They walk by my office all the time, and they're always extremely helpful. So feel free to make friends with them and meet them and become use them as a resource. So something else I'll stop and talk about is as you walk through, you'll see a lot of art on the walls. So here's a piece of art right here. All of these pieces of art are student art that were purchased by the Housing and Residence Life Office and put up when the hall was opened. So some people that have lived here over the last 5-6 years would have seen some of these pieces, and they were all by students during that time frame. So here are the community restrooms. So men's, women's. These are for public use. Along with, if your bathroom is full upstairs, you can come down and use these. They only have your basic restroom, no shower or anything like that. So we have another director's office here. It's there's a lot of offices and multi-purpose space. And as we get back to the end of this hallway, we'll show you the multi-purpose room. We actually have a training session going on right now in there, so we're not going to go all the way back to it, but it is one of our largest facilities in the Housing and Residence Life Office, and you can use that space for meetings. Our RHA, our Residence Hall Association, uses that, and it's a great place that's big and has a lot of technology that's in it. Vending machines are right here, so you guys have access to those. Your car will be able to be used on that. Now let's start by showing you the recreation area here. So now all of the residents, you have an ID card that will allow you to get in here. And you have access to 2 pool tables, a TV, a foosball table, and a ping pong table. So only real rules are you got to keep it kind of quiet, can't be screaming and yelling in here, and you can't move the equipment. Other than that, you can have a blast. These are all free to use for you. Now, if you don't have ping pong balls or paddles or don't have pool balls, you can go to the front desk and you can trade your ID in and they'll give you a new one. Or you'll ask for your room keys or something like that until you bring back those items. So this is available for your use, and all residents have access to it. Now, Park's a little spread out, so it's one of the bigger of the residence halls in terms of the way things are laid out. So you do get a little bit of a walk-in, but it's not that bad. And I can say that because I actually lived here during my sophomore year of college here at Ball State, and we got used to it very quickly. So here's the music room. You can see we have an upright piano here, and we have a Mac computer back there along with a keyboard with a foot pedal. You have soundproofing and the carpet on the walls to try to keep it down, and these doors are extra heavy to kind of soundproof the room. Now we put these over here to kind of keep you away from the residents upstairs, but also give you a private area that you can practice your music in. So if you like to play piano, saxophone, trombone, you can practice all of that here and not bother anybody else. You also have a great view of a water fountain outside that kind of sprays water. The blinds are closed right now, but that is there. So it's a nice place to get creative and kind of spark that musical talent that you have. So if we go down a little further, we have the technology room, which is your computer lab. And as you come in here, we have your printing, along with computers that are for your use only. So you notice that I had to use my ID to get in. So this is limited to residents of this building. So you don't have to go fight people at the library, try to get a space. We have provided the facilities here for you. So you have a printer that is stocked with paper and ink. You have your computer stations here, and you have an array of different computers, from PC to Mac to a bunch of different softwares that are on these computers, scanning units, and it's all available for you whenever you need it. All you need is your ID, and to walk downstairs, you can be in your pajamas or whatever else you want to be in, and you can have your computers and print off your assignments. You notice these doors are a little loud. So at the end of the hall here is the multi-purpose room area. So that's where you can go down, and there's actually a coat room and a big room and some other seminar rooms down that way. Like I did say, they are having meetings and training down there today, so we're not going to go all the way down that way, but it is space that you are able to use as a resident here in the halls. You also find a lot of different events that happen in that area throughout the year, from organizations like the Student Action Team or the Residence Hall Association or NRHA,
NRHH.
Yeah, sorry.
We have a video about it.
Yeah, sometimes I get all confused and boggled in my head, and I kind of feel like one of the tour guides right now.
We have a question. How much is it to print?
That is included in your technology fee that you pay to the university, so there is no cost to that. So it's one of your benefits that you already pay for here as a resident of the hall. Any other questions right now? So I'll walk backwards and try not to hit anything.
Not yet.
Okay, awesome. So now Park Hall, it was opened, I believe, back in like 2006, 2007 timeframe. The exact dates up here, but it was this hall is primarily upperclassmen. So you will find occasional freshmen, depending on their roommates who are here, and depending on space. But this is kind of commonly referred to as an upperclassmen hall. So you'll find that these are a little bit different style than the other rooms that we've been showing you through the video walkthroughs. So as we go through and show you guys these, expect that this is more for second-year students. So some of you may be freshmen and have been placed here, but it's primarily for second-year students. So now we'll go on up into the actual residence hall area now. So you have your lovely front desk worker again. And you have to have a card swipe to get in. So this proximity access, you guys will have to swipe, but it'll actually open the door. And now you're in the secure area of Park. So they're actually preparing stuff right now for move-in. So if you do hear like a vacuum cleaner or anything crazy like that, we'll try to keep it as quiet as we possibly can, but they are preparing for students to move in. So as we get in here, right immediately to your right, we have the first floor lounge. So we're going to walk in here real quick and kind of showcase what it is. But it's a nice little area with a fireplace, chessboard, perfect little windows here, TV. You have an upstairs that also has some seating up there. This is a great place for you to get together as a community. So we had our hall meeting here when I moved in, and you'll probably have the same when you move in here. But there's also a kitchen located back in this area. And right now you can actually tell there's food in it. People have been here. We have a conference located on the second and third floor today. And you have a fridge, microwave, stove, sink, and you have all that access to you. So you can actually see people do use this. And it's actually a really fun little area. So that if you want to prepare food, watch a football game, baseball game, Emmys, whatever you want to watch, this is here for you to be in a big community space. So now let's walk and go see a room. And it's also really nice to have the fireplace on during the winter. And you're kind of a little cold. I remember they had a hall event here. There was hot chocolate around the fireplace. We actually sat and watched it snow as we were sitting in that lounge. So it's kind of a very interesting and fun little area that is kind of a unique spot of Park Hall. So now we're going to go see a room. This is on the first floor here. So we'll go into room 138. And let's take a look. So now if you guys have questions as we come through here, please feel free to ask them. So we will give you kind of the rundown of ours. So each bed in here is loftable. You guys will be able to tell. You can loft them up to different heights. So currently, they're kind of stationed right here. These may vary depending on the room you get in, but they're all adjustable. So you can move them up or down depending. You all get a desk, which is kind of in a 3-section piece in Park Hall. So you'll notice in some of the other videos you have a desk that's one solid piece. We break it up in Park Hall in 3 different sections. So you have your main desk area that has a chair and a drawer. Then you have a shelving unit area. So this is kind of part 2 of the desk. So they're very modular in the way you can rearrange them. Then you have a drawer and a door thing here that can be used kind of as a third part of a desk or as part of a dresser unit. So you have your bed, you have that, you have your own thermostat, which is located over by the window. That position varies on the room. This room has it there. You have windows. These windows do open. All you have to do is unlock them, and then you can use the crank to open them. You can use the crank to shut them. And you have your fully operational windows. You do have blinds that are in each room that can be raised and lowered. And then probably one of the bigger features that people get real excited about is the closet. So in the closet you have your third piece of modular furniture here, and it's the dresser units. And you also see that we have the bulletin boards that can be placed in the loft up top there. So you can actually use those on that black metal rail that you saw before. But this is a full closet, full walk-in closet for both of the roommates. So you can each have a section of this and share your space here. So this is one of the features that kind of makes Park really unique, is that it's one of them that has walk-in closets. So that's kind of Park Hall in general. Now we kind of open it up for questions. I can find outlets, Ethernet ports, do measurements, questions about residence hall life, Park Hall in particular, lofting of beds, or anything else I'm happy to answer. And we'll show the bathrooms here in just a second, but we'll take time for questions right now. We'll go to the bathrooms, we'll showcase a few other features of Park Hall, and then we'll kind of move from there.
We have a question. Are all rooms the same?
All of these rooms are very similar. So Angie and I were walking around the first 6 here in the front of the building. They're all very similar to this. Now, the only thing that changes is kind of where the closet is located in the other rooms. And once that is set there, all the rooms are the same. So you have the same size closet, you have the same size room, they just may be set up slightly differently. As we walk down, I'll show you where I used to live when I was in this hall. And then you'll see it was just a little bit different than this room, but it's really, everything else is about the same. Any other questions?
Not yet, but we can show them where the outlets are, I bet.
Yeah, so outlets. You have a few different locations here. First one is located right there. Make sure I can go over here. And you'll find these do have wheels there on this wall. One is located right there. And there's going to be one located. There's a 4-pack right there, along with the Ethernet port that is behind this bed. So if we move the bed out to the side, you'll see that you have cable and Ethernet right there, along with a 4-pack of plugs. And on this wall, you'll see you have another additional Ethernet port, 4 additional plugs. You'll find a thermostat right there.
Is it hard to loft the bed?
Actually, it is not at all. If you go, and there's another plug-in right here, just so you guys are aware, behind this desk. So lofting the beds are pretty simple. All you take is a rubber mallet that you can check out from the front desk. You'll simply pop these off in all 4 locations. You'll move it and set it on the height, and you'll use the rubber mallet to push it back down, and the bed will be lofted. You can actually bunk these beds as well. So if you do bunk them, you only have to take this material, the extra lofting material, put it in your closet. No furniture is allowed to leave the room, but you can actually bunk them if you would like a little more space.
How big is the closet?
So we can we can try to measure it for you here. So each student will get approximately 43 inches of closet space. And I'll tell you right now, that side's a little bigger. So this one is 56 inches right here, 43 right here. You have a shelving unit up top. And from wall to wall is roughly 65 inches. So actually a rather large walk-in closet. And you can put your dressers in here with a shelving unit if you'd like. But it's all on how you want to organize your room. What other questions do we have? Okay, let's move along and show you the bathroom. If you do have questions, feel free to continue to ask them. Angie will fill them, and we will answer as we can go along. So the way Park is set up is it's semi-private bathrooms. So a cluster of 3 to 4 to 6 rooms, depending on which location the bathroom's in, will share a single bathroom. So they're right across the hall from the rooms, and these bathrooms, you have to use a key to get in. So they are limited to the gender that is based in this area. So it is one thing to mention. You could have a male cluster of rooms here and a female cluster of rooms there. This is a co-ed all throughout the hall. So it's not going to be one floor female, one floor male. It's going to be clusters around a bathroom unit. So now we'll come into the bathroom if I need the lights to turn on here.
I think they're automatic.
Hold on 1 second. They were working a minute ago.
I think that was a different bathroom.
Okay, we'll go check the one over here. You guys can't see the dark bathroom. That's really not helpful here. So.
One down the hall, maybe?
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Okay.
Someone asked, is Colton still the hall director?
I believe he is.
He is.
Yes. So here's what a bathroom looks like. You'll notice this bathroom will be shared by 8 people. You have 8 different locker units that are in the bathroom here. They open up. So you can store your materials in there and use a lock, or you can keep that material in your bedroom. It's up to you. Each bathroom, let's see if that one is automatic, has a toilet along with a shower. The shower here. I will tell you it's very good water pressure from my time here. But yeah, that's you. You have 2 towel racks provided. There are 2 bathroom units here. So you have this one and one over here, along with the sink, and then 4 additional lockers on this side, and another unit right here. So now bathrooms are cleaned by Ball State staff, and there's usually some sort of schedule posted around. They'll tell you exactly what time they come in and clean each day. Kind of looks like this was an old one here, so this is a restroom cleaning schedule, and this was cleaned at 11 o'clock every week. So that's where you can see here. That's what a typical bathroom looks like. Trash cans are here. I think I just turned the light off in the middle of that, so I apologize. But that's what a typical bathroom unit looks like. So let me go ahead and lock up this room as we go down. And Angie, would you show them the mini fridge and the combo right there? I'll be right there.
Yeah. So at bedloft.com, you can order a microwave and a mini fridge, and they'll deliver it right to your door like this.
So as a part of Ball State's one service we do provide, it's like she said, bedloft.com. You can actually rent this for the academic year. It gets delivered, so you don't have to put it in your truck, trailer, or like boxcar that you're bringing to campus, depending on how much you have. Actually get placed and pick it up and take it and clean it at the end of the year. So it's a nice little service we provide. Bedloft.com. Last day to order is tomorrow, so you want to get that order in sooner rather than later.
How many share a restroom?
So that restroom right there was shared by 8 people. And I believe, if I'm correct, we can check this restroom here real quick. That is kind of the standard across most of the bathrooms here in the park. There may be a few exceptions depending on what floor they are, but there are 8 lockers in here as well. So you're looking at 8 people for a restroom. So now you guys are asking about like a different room setup. So here is another version of the room. So this is one that I lived in personally during my sophomore year here. And you can see that it's slightly different, but it's all really the same. So the closet's going to be the same exact size, just located in a little bit different area. You also have the furniture that's just laid out a little differently in here, but you can move it around and adjust it how you see fit. So all the rooms look pretty much the same. This one's just slightly different in the way the closet is laid out. So we'll show you a lounge, and I remember where the fitness room and the laundry room is, so we'll go down that way as well. So lounge space here. It's actually locked. So the lounge is accessible to anybody on this floor or the rest of the hall. And this space is kind of open communal space. You'll notice there are no TVs in here. So we actually going to kind of converse with people while you're in here. I know it's a foreign concept to some, but you can actually come in here and study, do group projects, bring a computer, watch some Netflix. You just want to get out of your room for a little bit, this is a perfect place to do it. You got a nice little view of Doherty and some landscaping out there, so it's a nice little area. Now, as for guest parking, if you have a guest parking, there's two different areas you could park for Park Hall if you are a guest. Now, students, you'll need to either get a stadium pass or a blue pass, depending on what year you are and where you want to, what kind of payments you want to make on that plan. But if you want guests, they can park in the top floor of the Emmons Garage, and has like a $5 for all day there. Or there are also some quarter-fed, coin-fed meters outside here that do it in like 45-minute increments. So you can do it in either location. Those are where guests can park though. So we'll continue to move just a little bit further. And I believe there's a staircase back here. And we will go down to the lower level and we'll showcase the fitness room along with the laundry room. So here's the elevator to the lobby. Some community trash rooms right here. So the way residence halls work, if you are not familiar, is you have to bring your own trash to the community trash area. We do provide trash bags and recycling bags, but when your trash is full, simply grab that trash, put it in here, and these are emptied multiple times a day, so that trash gets taken out of here. This is an elevator to take you down to the service elevator floor. The base.
We're getting a couple issues because of the basement.
Oh, okay. Well, we will try our best and see how it goes. We're actually cleaning right now, so we are going to go on through.
It's pretty loud.
Hold on 1 second. We'll go through the vacuum and we'll move on to our next area. We're doing a video walkthrough. Fitness room. Thank you very much. We'll go laundry room first. So laundry room is located right here, and as you can tell, this is open to the entire floor. So you have kind of your wash table along with your washers here in the middle, dryers along the edges. So now washing here on campus costs $1.50 per load, drying costs $1.25. The way Park Hall is set up is you can use cash and coin. You can go get coins from the front desk, or you can use Cardinal Cash. That's what this lovely machine right here is. So you can actually swipe, put your number in here of which unit you're using, which are all labeled. So like this is B10, that's B11. And actually pay that, and you just select what you want to put into your washer, and you can start your load. So this is your laundry facility. It's open for the entire residence hall, so you can use it at any time. So let's move on to the fitness room. Here. Go walk around. So now here's the fitness room. Turn on the light here. And this is also accessible for everyone here in the residence hall. So you don't have to trek across campus to the rec center. You actually have these facilities located downstairs. You have bikes, you have a treadmill, like a moonwalker machine, whatever you want to call that. You actually have some machines, like this is for curls. These are for kind of your dips. And you have all this material here. So it actually extends into this area. So you can see we have a little bit more. We have 3 ellipticals, along with these other machines right here that you can use. There are TVs located around so you can watch. Now, if we go just a little bit further, we have some additional equipment back here. We have a scale, we have a bench, you have some workout balls, free weights, just the dumbbell kind, a few other of the machines, and another TV here. And you can use this at any time. All you need is your Ball State ID, and this is actually part of what you pay for already in the residence halls. so you can use this without having to go across campus. So that's kind of ends our tour of Park Hall. Be happy to answer any questions that you have, and we can answer and stay as long as you'd like. Angie, do we have any questions?
Not since the restroom one.
Awesome. Okay. Well, if you guys do have any additional questions, we'll be monitoring the comments of this video. If you made it to this point, we'll be happy to go in and answer. We'll also look back through all the additional questions that were asked and provide any other resources that are available. So you guys, thank you for joining us. I hope that you've enjoyed this and it's been beneficial looking at Park. And we can't wait to have you here at Ball State starting on August 16th and 17th, depending if you're premium or standard plan.